What is happening there, citizens of the Reject Nation? Greg here today. I'm going to do a first-time watching for a movie I have had on my list for a while since I'm out of town at the moment this video is going up. I was like, what's near the top of the list? And it's The Naked Gun. Got quite a variety of movies going up at the moment. I've never seen it, and I hear it's a fun one. And I could use a good comedy right about now. So, ladies and gentlemen, leave a like. I know you can do it. Consider it your Christmas present to him. Also, subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when we got a reaction up for something else, or if there's this guy. If we do other stuff, so you know, subscribe. And also, full-length reaction watch-alongs where you sync up with your own copy of The Naked Gun, available for our super sexy rejects over at our Patreon page. That's where all of our full-length reaction watch-alongs go, along with several shows where we do reaction highlights and watch-alongs included exclusively for those series. Alrighty, my intro's done. It's time to watch The Naked Gun. Let's see if this movie's actually as good as people have said.
The United States, the great Satan, is but a paper tiger. Cowards no longer willing to fight.
Goddamn American hero. He aimed way too high.
I knew it.
Classic. I lost 23 pounds. Ask me how.
I'm Lieutenant Frank Drebin, Police Squad. And don't ever let me catch you guys in America.
He's the goddamn Naked Gun. What the shit is going on right now? This is so stupid. This is the most careless police officer in the world. That's ridiculous. Oh, it's gonna be a fun time. I did hear he was in this years ago.
All 40 kilos.
Final shipment will be delivered in 3 days. Then we'll expect payment.
Don't worry.
Wow, you put those headphones on at the right time. Well done.
Police, throw down your guns.
Ricardo Montalban. Can even recognize him in the shadows.
Kill him. Oh, no.
My kind of comedy.
There he is!
He's like a national treasure.
I did it for her. I did everything for her. And now she's gone. And you came down here to get a hot story, didn't you?
Frank, they're not here for you. Weird Al Yankovic is on the plane.
Everywhere I look, something reminds me of her. What about Nordberg? I came as soon as I heard.
He's alive, Frank, though he's on life support.
Doctors say he's got a 50-50 chance of living. Though there's only a 10% chance of that.
What?
Nordberg, it's me, Frank, your buddy.
Oh, wow.
Now, who did this to you?
Love you. Ship. Boat.
Now, when you're better, we'll go sailing together on a boat. We'll take a cruise just like last year.
Drugs.
Hey, nurse, give this man some drugs.
Heroin. Heroin, Frank.
Nordberg, that's a pretty tall order. You're gonna have to give me a couple of days.
Never let a doubt enter your mind.
He's right, Wilma. But I wouldn't wait until the last minute to fill out those organ donor cards.
You're a horrible Frank.
Whatever scum did this, not one man on this force will rest for 1 minute until he's behind bars. Now let's grab a bite to eat.
Yeah, come on.
His delivery is perfect.
Thank you, Your Honor. Protecting the safety of the Queen is a task that's gladly accepted by police squad. For no matter how silly the idea of having a queen might be to us,
American goodwill tour is complete, and we can all take pride.
He didn't remove the microphone.
Indeed, it is for all the people who will be able to share in the celebration.
I've always queased at the sound of people urinating.
Ed and I drove down to the docks where Nordberg had been found floating face down in the water. In a case... Doesn't make sense, you know. Good policeman, bright future.
My memory ain't so great.
Oh, yeah? Maybe this will refresh your memory.
I don't know, it's still kind of hazy.
How about this?
Yeah, I remember him. I used to see him around. Why do you want to know?
I can't tell you that.
Well, maybe this'll help.
I really don't think I should.
Yeah, you still don't think? All right. He worked at Ludwig's Shipping. He tried to push something on one of my boys, I swear it. So what are you gonna do about it, copper?
Well, why should I tell you?
Maybe this'll help.
Stupid.
How about now?
All right, I'm going down to Ludwig's office. I'll find out if you're telling the truth.
That was great.
Lieutenant, the feeling is mutual.
The Japanese fighting fish, beautiful, graceful, elegant, yet single-minded of purpose and deadly. This is a rare samurai pen, a gift from Emperor Hirohito. Unbreakable, impervious to everything but water.
Everything but water.
I'm investigating the attempted murder of one of your dock workers. Fortunately, the bullets missed every vital organ, and the salt water preserved him until he was found.
So they were able to... There is no room in my organization for any type of criminal activity. A vast commercial development built by me. Do you have any idea what was out there just 5 years ago? Yeah! You bet you do. Here, let me get you some Kleenex. Has this officer, what's his name, Norbert?
Oh no! What have you done?
Well, of course, he hasn't been able to tell us a thing so far, but as soon as he regains consciousness, we'll see if he...
Stupid.
I'll have my assistant provide you with anything you need.
You've been very cooperative.
I've heard police work is dangerous.
It is. That's why I carry a big gun.
Aren't you afraid it might go off accidentally?
I used to have that problem.
What did you do about it?
I just think about baseball. I wish there was some way I could repay you. How about dinner? I know this little out-of-the-way place that serves great Viking food.
Viking food, huh?
Get to know Lieutenant Drebin a little better. Find out what he knows. I have a responsibility to the stockholders.
Yes, I'll do my best.
Go on the date.
It was was about 4 p.m. when I returned to police squad.
Hey, look out!
Take the names of everybody here for questioning. I gotta get inside.
He's perfect, man.
We're testing that new anti-graffiti wall. It's set to react when the spray hits the sensor.
Good work, Ted. What will you lab boys think of next?
Now that you mention it,
There's a door. He just went around it.
They're not just cufflinks. Each one fires a single pin-sized dart that knocks out your victim for a few minutes, but does no permanent damage.
Why?
Well, actually, I could use another pair of cufflinks.
Oh no, he's gonna knock out someone he shouldn't.
I can't see anything.
Use your open eye, Frank.
Are you saying that Nordberg is...
I'm telling you that the Queen arrives here the day after tomorrow. The press should pick this up with Nordberg still part of the force. It could be embarrassing to the police and the city. I'm sorry, Frank. I'm giving you 24 hours to clear Nordberg.
24 hours? That's merely not enough time.
who is the most effective assassin? One who doesn't know he's an assassin. Service for two, please.
She's the assassin?
I must kill Papschbeer. Will that be with cream and sugar, sir?
Cream only, please.
That would be a great assassin.
I had 24 hours to come up with something that would clear my good friend's name.
Oh my God.
I'll be with you when I finish with Mr. Norberg.
Yes, Doctor.
Had you out of here in a couple of...
Oh no.
Where's the police officer who's on guard at that door?
Oh, Lieutenant Drebin called and sent him home.
I must kill Nordberg.
Drebin! Police squad! Let go of that fellow!
Oh my God.
Follow that black car!
Let's definitely check your mirror. Signal. Now pull into traffic.
You got this, Stephanie.
I know a shortcut. Turn left here. There he is.
Easy.
Follow him to the right.
It's okay. Now, normally you would not be going 65 down the wrong way of a one-way street. Now put it in reverse.
Yikes. What the shit? No.
The attempt on Nordberg's life left me shaken and disturbed. Who is this character in the hospital? And why was he trying to... Why was the I Love You not listed in Ludwig's records? And if it was, did he know about it? And if he didn't, who did? And where the hell was I? Or I just wanted a glass of Bosco and then slip under my blankets. But my night was just about to begin.
This movie's so funny. Whoa, he really did that role. He really did that flip. Well, hello there.
she had her music. Don't recall her playing an instrument or being able to carry a tune, yet she was on the road 300 days out of the year.
No.
In fact, I bought her a harp for Christmas. She asked me what it was.
There's something I ought to tell you.
No, what's in the past, it doesn't matter anyway. Maybe we're just two lonely souls who have found each other.
That's nice.
I want you to know it. Practice safe sex.
So do
I. Oh, Jesus. No way. Dude, you have 24 hours to solve the case. You're spending too much time partying.
And she told me
Dude.
tells me I'm into something good.
Oh, no.
I'm into something good.
Laughing.
I'll call you tomorrow.
Oh yeah, something good.
It's really so funny, man.
Bingo.
To pretend to be sophisticated.
20 million deposited at Manny Bank, Zurich, upon proof of Queen's death?
They're gonna kill the queen. He just knocks it all over. Get out of there, man. Get out of there. Oh, whoa. No way.
Destroying property, arson, sexual assault with a concrete. What the hell were you doing there?
I don't want any more trouble like you had last year on the South Side.
Well, when I see 5 weirdos dressed in togas stabbing a guy in the middle of the park in full view of 100 people, I shoot the bastards. That's my policy.
That was a Shakespeare in the Park production of...
Actors. Good ones.
Your Honor.
Good ones. His delivery is impeccable. Can't imagine anyone else doing this role. This is perfect.
I think that Vincent Ludwig's involved in a number of criminal activity.
Vincent Ludwig is a well-respected, generous, kind man. It's just too bad you don't know him like I do.
Oh, yeah? And how's that?
What's that supposed to mean?
You know exactly what it means.
He wants you to meet him at the 7th Street Stockyards, near the 53rd Street entrance.
All right.
I gotta go. I'll see you tomorrow.
Are you sure you won't have something to eat?
What the hell is going on? That was creepy.
I have a message for you from Vincent Ludwig.
I'm sorry I can't hear you. Don't fire the gun while you're talking.
All right? Put your gun there and your hand up.
The Joker.
here?
I just came from the stockyards, trading shots with one of Ludwig's goons. They're planning on doing it tonight, Ed. Here. Security? Oh, yeah? Well, how about this?
You think we were born yesterday? You didn't do anything, huh?
He's got a picture of your wife.
Ethel.
All right? Anyone else here seeing his wife?
That's all right. That's okay.
He's got like this great delivery, a perfect handle on the physical comedy too.
I don't know what you're talking about.
My stockyard meeting, Butterwings. Or don't you remember setting that up?
But Mr. Ludwig said you call a meeting off. Believe me,
Pop me another one, Snooky Lumps.
No, she's innocent.
Cops and women don't mix. It's like eating a spoonful of Drano. Sure, it'll clean you out. But it'll leave you hollow inside. Too bad, Sugar Puff.
Generously donated by Mr. Vincent Ludwig. Queen Elizabeth II.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
It's disgusting the way they splash this stuff all over the newspapers. What is journalism coming to?
Just a bunch of different positions.
Ludwig is planning to have someone assassinate the Queen.
I don't want you to risk this for me. I'll go alone.
No. This is going to get you back on the force, Frank. We're all right behind you.
The boys in blue. Do Queens attend baseball games?
Yes? Mr. Palazzo?
Si.
I am the head usher.
Ah.
I'm here to... Excuse me.
Judo chop.
Mr. Palazzo?
Yes?
I'm the head usher.
As Mr. Palazzo will now sing our national anthem.
Oh boy. What a disguise. This is embarrassing. Oh no. Oh my God.
We're going to do this today.
Do what? Oh, play ball!
Al, it's Frank.
You all right? Let's see if that uniform's on straight. You should take a large and a little tight in the crotch. Swing. All right, all set.
Is that Anthony Edwards? Call it.
Strike?
Oh man, he's not running this game at all, is he? Interesting. many fun props in this movie.
Catch it. Catch it.
I know this is hard to believe, but apparently the umpires have got Krishoni in a rundown.
Oh.
Even the guy running the scoreboard up there says he was out.
Oh my God, it's the third out.
It's time.
I must kill the queen. I must kill the queen.
Oh no.
Frank is the right fielder!
You're the boss.
Now we're going to take you for a little walk.
He brought an Uzi.
Come on, let's get him. Kick him in the balls!
America. Oh God, that one guy.
I must kill the queen.
Oh yeah, that's right. The cufflinks. Oh no, the wrong person.
He saved the Queen's life.
It's Enrico Palazzo!
Wow, it's really tossing around. What the hell? Is that a doll?
I'm going to kill you.
Two can play at that game.
Hey, it worked.
You killed him.
No. He's just stunned. He'll be all right in a couple of minutes.
Oh no.
Well,
Gross. These bits. This game of tops. Oh no. What?
I must kill Frank Drebin.
no, don't shoot. You don't love me, then you might as well pull that trigger because without you, I wouldn't want to live anyway.
Really?
Finally found someone I can love. Good, clean love. Without utensils.
Without utensils.
It's an engagement ring. I would have given it to you earlier, but I wanted to wait until we were alone.
Frank.
I'm sorry.
Monday morning, we want you back at Police Squad. There's someone else here who wants to thank you.
Nordberg! Hiya, buddy. Hey.
He lives. I forgot about him.
Wonderful.
Whoa! Oh, Frank. Everyone should have a friend like you.
Wowie. That was hilarious. That was genuinely hilarious. I don't recognize any of these. Man and woman deleted from fireworks. Even these credits are funny. Holy shit. Re-recorded it. Divorce attorney. Matt Paintings. Matt Effects. It's so sad. Oh, it's so funny. In case of tornado. Holy shit. That was so funny. That was great. I really enjoyed it. That was so funny. Let's talk about it. That was a hilarious movie. That was so funny. So funny. It was a great spoof of like film noir detective movies. Seems like it's kind of making fun of James Bond a little bit too. But I love this type of escalating absurdist humor because it had this. What I really noticed in the bits, especially with the way Leslie Nielsen plays this role, is because like he's got that brilliant deadpan humor. He plays everything so straight, no matter how absurd the situation gets. He plays everything so straight, and it's remarkable just how impeccable the man's delivery is. Because the physical bits that, especially his physical comedy, is so well executed, but then it's also his dialogue, his delivery there, and he doesn't rely on like insane amounts of energy or anything like that. And I thought that it had this interesting mix of like that great kind of comedic snowball effect where everything just sort of builds upon another bit, another bit, another bit. And even though a lot of the times the physicality of things can be so outlandish, there seemed to be a sense of believability with some of the physical painful injury bits and the response to certain things I thought was great. So we knew how to blend both of those so well, because this could have easily just felt like a sketch, but it still felt like a movie. Like it didn't just feel like a bunch of random bits and then they're like, just throw it in here, just throw it in here, just throw it in here. It still felt like an actual film, which is the kind of spoof comedies that I sort of miss. And I'm surprised I've never seen it. Like this, a lot of times people are very much surprised. I can't believe you haven't seen this. Can't believe you haven't seen this. And then seeing how much this film clicked with me and just knowing the kind of like we've done sketches here on the channel and the kind of sketches we like to do. Like to me, I'm like, this is the kind of sketch comedy sort of material that I really do particularly have a fancy for, because all around the way they handled every single bit, from just even something as simple as like the dialogue exchange when he's interrogating that guy on the pier with when they keep passing the money back and forth to each other because they're making fun of that bit when they bribe. The guy's just bribing Frank. It's so stupid. Like the snow when he gets out of the car and he starts shooting at the vehicle and it's his own vehicle. It's really like like the direction and the editing is so well done. It's very well calculated, because this kind of comedy we've seen fail, like around the 2000s. Like Scary Movie really had a boom of all kinds of comedy films. I didn't believe like Zucker even took over. I think these guys took over for the Scary Movie franchise with, I believe, I don't know how many they've done. Wasn't a big fan of the franchise overall of Scary Movie. But you had the Friedberg and Seltzer films, which just did not get it. Like they were just references, things like Meet the Spartans and whatever. Like there was sometimes like a good joker there to be had, but this is like the masterclass version of what I feel like these spoof comedies ought to have been like, because they still told a real narrative. You still had a real character here with Frank, because even though the main goal of the film is to make you laugh, that's the whole purpose of the movie, is make you laugh, entertain your audience, and that they hit every box, every box they checked off. In my opinion, they did. But setting it up with a character who's going through what I think is a separation with his wife leaving him, and that film noir quality of can't trust again, and opening himself up, looking for love. So having that dynamic, you get this character with who's stupid. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed, but he's got a heart of gold, and so that endears you to the character. And because Leslie Nielsen seems to have like an understanding of that he's really playing the scenes versus just playing the jokes. He's really in the scene, and he really has a character here morphed. And that's what makes it easier to latch on to this performance and get lost in the world, and where you have the comedy bits that feel surprising. Because sometimes you could see a joke coming, but a lot of the time I just couldn't see the joke coming. And you think nowadays, like with a film from the 80s, that the jokes would feel like a little bit more predictable. Like there's like sometimes the physical bits were a little bit more obvious, but it was really like the dialogue. But even then, no, man, I don't want to say that, because sometimes, sure, it's an 80-minute comedy, so once in a while you're going to be like, okay, this is that, like when OJ gets pushed down. I can't believe OJ Simpson. OJ gets pushed down the stairs at the very end and then flies off to the baseball field, like shit like that. But more often than not, you know, like the way they handle the build, the snowball effect, when he like they're making fun of the bit of when someone's broken into my home and he like rolls forward, and the way they capture that roll, it looks like Leslie Nielsen really did that. But he's just sort of flipping through his apartment. Like I didn't see that bit coming, and it just kept getting bigger and bigger. And a lot of times you might see a joke coming, but when it gets so big, that sometimes the level of how huge it got is the part I could not predict whatsoever. So yeah, and I think to have Ricardo Montalban also play it very straight without him trying to be funny helps just to make the whole movie funnier, and I think that's a great comedic effect. It's actually really apt to have someone like Weird Al Yankovic cameo in a film like this, but I think it's really apt to have not apt. I think it's really appropriate because a lot of times in these comedy movies they try to make everyone funny, but a lot of times if you have certain characters who are not aiming to be funny, it just makes the person who's intended to be funny that much funnier. So the jokes land that much more because Ricardo Montalban plays it like a real villain. And again, he's playing a real character. Even the Jane character feels like she's being played like a real. Like I love the way that they actually decided to give her some real comedic moments because I feel like a lot of times with like the you know the leading female character in a film like this, they wouldn't even really attempt that. They would just try to give it all to Leslie Mann. But I really felt like they gave her, you know, certain comedy bits to really work with and a chance for her to really excel because she wasn't as obviously funny, but she definitely had some really funny moments as well. So, yeah, I mean, for a spoof comedy from the 80s, I feel like this holds up remarkably well, especially like with Leslie Nielsen's performance. I'm so impressed with what he's done. I imagine the man has to. I think I've heard this before because all I've really seen, I must have seen more than just Airplane from him. But there's got to be other things I've seen him in, but none of them are coming to mind at the moment. But you know, like I think he might have like a background in drama, and that just works so well, you know, and it's refreshing to get that where you have a dramatic actor who understands comedy so well, and the way to do it is to play it with the utmost seriousness, and he nails it like on every corner. Like I think this was a really great comedy, and I had an absolute blast watching it for all the reasons I listed. Thought they had great musical choices. I think the way they knew how to edit a lot of these scenes really goes to enhance, like it's visual comedy. It doesn't just rely on the gag itself. Like a lot of it has to do with the pinpoint accuracy of knowing when to cut and what to cut to, and also how to work your camera in of what rolls in the frame. It was really well done. I thought it was an excellent film. I hope the sequels are just as good because this was a hell of a great time. I thought it was so funny, and I love spoof. I like cop spoof films a lot. Like in modern times, I really love films like The Other Guys. I think that is a really funny bit. But even that movie, you can tell really has a lot of scenes that are freaking hysterical, but rely more on improv. And I never got the sense that there was a lot. Maybe there was, but I didn't get the sense that there was improv. It seemed like they had a really calculated screenplay on their hands, and every actor was just doing what they could to uphold it because there's a lot of prop comedy here too. And I thought those were all used to great bits as well. So yeah, everything all around was funny. There's a lot of unexpected jokes and a lot of hilarious moments. And Leslie Nielsen was excellent. So yeah, I'm glad I watched this film. Thank you guys for being here with me. Thank you for all who recommended this my way because this was an absolute delight. I had a ball of a time. Thank you guys. And I almost ended the video. Be sure to subscribe and leave a like and all those things that you're supposed to say at the end of one of these YouTube videos.